So what I really like about it is the fact that you get to study in 3 different countries. Can you beat that? 3 different countries, 3 different cultures, different languages some of the times. That's super fun. It's not something you should miss. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Esther and this is Esther Spills. So today I'll be introducing a new scholarship. It is called the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship. I know you may have heard about it, but it's really a very popular scholarship. But let me give you a background into what the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship is about. Erasmus Mundus is a program funded by the European Union Commission. The program aims to enhance quality education through cooperation between universities in Europe and other parts of the world. The main aim of the program is to promote mobility, whether long-term or short-term, between students and staff to promote European education worldwide. And to do that, this program teams up with universities in Europe alongside with some other universities around the world to train the best of the world in their programs, thus giving them scholarships called the Erasmus Mundus scholarships. And until now, over 15,000 scholars have benefited from this Erasmus Mundus scholarships. And today you are just about to be one of these ones, which is why I'm introducing the Erasmus Mundus scholarships to you. Now sit back, sit tight, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. So today we'll be talking about the Erasmus Mundus Master Scholarship in Global Studies. The scholarship is a 2-year program that will be held at the Ghent University. However, it will be held in collaboration with 5 European universities as well as 9 other partner universities around the world. As much as this program is going to be tenable at the Ghent University, all applications are expected to be sent to the University of Leipzig. I don't know if I pronounced it well, Leipzig or Leipzig. I'll find the right pronunciation. The application is now open for this scholarship and it's going to close on January 31st for those who are interested in the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. However, if you want to apply for this program as a self-funded student, then the application continues until April. But if you want to partake of this scholarship, then you have to apply by the 31st of January. We don't have much time, which is why I have to make this video as soon as possible. It's super impromptu. Note of warning, please, you cannot apply for this scholarship directly at the University of Ghent. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, your applications have to go through the University of Leipzig. So application for these Masters in Global Studies will be done online. I'm going to leave the link to the online application up here or in the description box. Now before we go further into this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's go back to our video. Okay, so I was talking about the online application method. As much as this program is sponsored by the Ghent University, you are advised to send the applications to the University of Leipzig because the whole application process is going to be done at the University of Leipzig Alma web portal. So regardless of if you are coming for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship or if you are applying as a self-funded student, it has to go through the University of Leipzig, okay? And the link to the online application is in the description box. If you're a motivated student and you have a master's or a bachelor's degree in social sciences or humanities, or you have an outspoken interest in globalization or global studies, then you're welcome to apply for this program. The Ghent Center of Global Studies is welcoming application from candidates who fall under this category I just mentioned to apply for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship in global studies. So this scholarship is meant to train students to look at globalization in different academic ways, and it's not entirely going to be handled by the Leipzig University. It's a collaboration of about 5 universities in Europe and about 9 other partner universities around the globe. Okay, now these universities include the University of Leipzig, the London School of Economics, the Ghent University, the University of Roskilde in Denmark, the University of Vienna, the University of Wrocław in Poland, while the 9 other partnering universities around the world include Dalhousie University in Canada, I hope I pronounced that right, the Macquarie University in Australia, the Jawaharlal Nehru University in India, the University of Stellenbosch, the University of California, Santa Barbara in the United States of America, and of course, the University of Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, the Fudan University in China, Otago University in New Zealand, of course, the University of Yaoundé in Cameroon. So these are the 9 partnering universities who are joining together with the other 5 major European universities to offer these masters in global studies to students who are interested in this program. Now, what are the application requirements? First of all, this masters require students who are graduates of social sciences or humanities who are interested in pursuing global studies or who are interested in globalization. As of now, the minimum requirements are a bachelor's degree in either social sciences or in the humanities, or a recognized equivalent from an accredited university, together with an excellent command of both oral and written English, because that's the major language of instruction for this program. But most importantly, they would also appreciate a little knowledge of another foreign language. Remember, the countries I mentioned are mostly not English-speaking countries. So if you have knowledge of maybe Spanish, French, any of these other countries' languages, then that would be most welcome. Now, the application is totally online, as I mentioned earlier, and you have to apply through the University of Leipzig. I will leave the link to the application up or in the description box below, okay? Don't forget to like or subscribe to my channel if you find this content interesting, which I'm sure you do. The application deadline is January the 31st, 2022, so we have barely 1 week to do that. So that's why I had to put up this video as soon as possible. So in as much as Erasmus Mundus is open to candidates from all over the world, Erasmus Mundus itself as a body really appreciates if students from the following regions of the world I'm going to mention apply. First region includes candidates from Africa, Caribbean, and the Pacific, so they're called the ACP countries. While the other set of countries include countries in the European Neighborhood Policy South countries, and they include countries like Algeria, like Egypt, like Morocco, Israel, Jordan, and Lebanon, as well as Libya, Palestine, Syria, and Tunisia. The other set of countries are countries in Asia, for example, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Nepal, and Kazakhstan, and Turkmenistan. Then they also mostly appreciate candidates from the following South American countries. We have Brazil, we have Colombia, we have Chile, we have Costa Rica, we have Cuba, we have Ecuador, Panama, we have Peru, and we have Tuvalu. We have Peru, we have Brazil, we have Mexico, and of course we have Venezuela. And then the Western Balkan countries include Albania, Bosnia, Herzegovina, I hope I said that right, though, Kosovo, Montenegro. Well, for more information on that, I'm going to leave the link to the Erasmus Mundus webpage so you can get more information about the scholarship. Now, let's dive deep into the application process, okay? How do you apply? What do you need to apply with? When do you need to apply? How is it done? What is the process for application? Sit back and continue with this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel. It makes us family. Thank you. All right, so let's continue. Let's go straight into the application process. So for you to apply, so you have to go to the University of Leipzig and create an account with the Alma Web. It's a kind of application portal. They call it the Alma Web portal. So you have to go to that portal and create an account. Once you've registered there, you have to log in with your username, which mostly should be your email address you use to register, okay? And then your password. So once it opens, you click on the application menu to begin the application process proper. You find the courses, you scroll, you see a drop down of courses, and then please click Global Studies. So when the page for Global Studies opens, you have to type in WISE, as in WISE, 2022/23, admission restricted, aptitude test required, subject semester 1, and click apply. Once you click apply, it will ask you to enter in some information or some data about yourself. So please go ahead and fill in those data that is required of you there in that portal. After filling it in, you will also be asked to upload some documents there on the Alma Web portal. And please know that whatever document you're going to upload should be in PDF. Please take note. And any document you are sending must respect the file size they demand. Actually, you're meant to attach all the files and upload them at once. So all the documents you are sending, you're uploading to this portal, you have to gather them together and upload them as one single file. And that file should not exceed 10 megabytes. Once you're done uploading the document, make sure it says, like, it ticks all the required documents, okay. So once you've certified that all the required documents they want from you having ticked okay, meaning you've uploaded them all, then click on submit. and then submit your application. So if you're really sure you want to apply for this Erasmus Mundus scholarship, then endeavor to submit well in advance. Okay, we don't have much time, but I'm assuming you already have a document handy, so just go straight to the portal, create an account, and upload these files as soon as possible, and then submit before the 31st of January. That way you stand a chance of being nominated for the Erasmus Mundus 2022 scholarship in this program, Global Studies. Before we go further, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also feel free to share the content with your friends and neighbors or whoever you think is interested in these scholarships that I'm bringing to you today. The next part I want to talk to you about is the documents you get to upload. Okay, so I want you to take note of these documents, get them ready, because once you have them, then you can just go ahead and do your application. Okay, so the first document on the list is your CV, and it should be in English. However, for Erasmus Mundus, they kind of prefer europass style CVs. Okay, so make sure your CV is made in that format of the Eurostar. If you don't know what the europass CV is like, please Google it. You can check online what they look like, or you can just go to the scholarship announcement website and then see a format, an example of what the europass CV is like, and then please tailor your CV to that model. The second document you get to upload is the motivation letter. So your motivation letter should explain why you are interested in this Masters in Global Studies scholarship. Okay, so you have to tell them why you are interested in the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, and it should be about 1 to 2 pages maximum. If you have a preference for your mobility track, and also mention that in your motivation letter. When I say mobility track, I mean universities you want to study at. Like, I think it's a maximum of about 3 universities you get to study at. So if there are 3 major universities you want to do your program in, please also you can mention that in your motivation letter, why you want to study in so and so university, and why you feel studying at this university will better help you come out as a better global scholar. And so the third document you get to upload is your proof of nationality. The fourth document you get to upload is your proof of residence to show where you're living at the time of application, especially for those applying for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. The document must have been issued within 12 months of your application. So a fifth document is your high school diploma, okay? And if it's not in English, please have it translated and notarized in English. The sixth is your official high school transcripts. The seventh is your university diploma. The eighth document is official transcripts from your university, and they should also be in English or German. The ninth document is your English results. You have to show proficiency in English language, and they recommend TOEFL, IELTS, as well as the Cambridge C2 proficiency. If you studied in a university where English is the medium of instruction, then you can be allowed not to write these proficiency exams. However, in that case, your university has to give a certificate showing that English was the medium of instruction. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The 10th document is a proof of knowledge of another foreign language. Okay, so in as much as English is required, you should also have a working knowledge of another foreign language. And that is where your French, German, or Spanish comes to play. So if you have knowledge of any of these languages and you have a certificate or some kind of proof that you're proficient in another foreign language, please add it. It's going to be your 10th document. The 11th document is a recommendation letter, and it should come from someone who taught you in school, perhaps your professor or supervisor, and the person should have had some direct influence on your academic career. The 12th one is not really compulsory, but if you have it, then that's fine. It's proof of extracurricular activities. So endeavor to submit all these documents before the deadline, or at least by the deadline. If you do not submit all the documents by the admission deadline, it's going to reduce your score when they are grading you, or when determining if you are worthy of the scholarship. So don't let that happen to you. Now, take note that whatever documents you've sent to Erasmus Mundus is not coming back to you. So once you've sent these documents, kiss them goodbye. So make sure you have extra copies for yourself. Don't send the only copy of your results you have, or the only copy of your diploma, because once you send it, it's not coming back to you. So we've just talked about the Master's Program in Global Studies, a European Perspective, which is a program that is sponsored by the Erasmus Mundus for 2022/2023. And this program will be held at is co-sponsored by the University of Ghent. However, you are advised to apply through the University of Leipzig. Okay, we've gone through the whole process. Please Do not delay, hurry up and begin to gather your documents and apply as soon as possible. Now I'm going to leave the links, relevant links to this application up or in the description box below. I may have rapped through a lot of things, I may have skipped a lot of things, so I just found out about this program and I noticed the deadline was really short and I had to make this video as soon as possible so you can apply and not let this opportunity slip by. Okay, so I always encourage my viewers, get your documents ready, because you don't know when any scholarship you might just get info about a scholarship opportunity. So be ready, so once the opportunity comes you jump at it, okay, or you jump to it. Add to something, there's a jumping. Okay, I know this is very my unusual scholarship path. Normally I stick to scholarships in Japan, but I felt okay, it's not just only, there are not much of those scholarships in Japan, so I said to just veer into Erasmus Mundus, and because I think about what's best for everyone and I want everyone, so even if you've missed the MEX scholarships, you can always go for the Erasmus Mundus. And I hope to bring more content on the Erasmus Mundus scholarships and many other scholarships that are held outside Japan and other parts of the world. So thank you so much for the returning subscribers, thank you for the new subscribers, thank you for the new viewers, thank you so much. I really appreciate the number of subscribers keeps growing every day. Thank you, I really appreciate your support, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as usual. For those who are just joining for the first time, do not also relent in leaving your comments below. I try as much as possible to answer to your comments as soon as possible. My email address is esther_spills@gmail.com, and feel free to write me there if you cannot reach me here. I also have my Instagram account, esther_spills at Instagram. So you can reach me on either of these handles, okay? So please, thank you so much, and that will be all about this video. I have to quickly hurry up so you can apply as soon as possible. Thank you, and until my next video, I always tell you, be kind, be nice and be happy. Thank you so much, and bye.